Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonia. So every Saturday I try to do my meat prep, not meal prep, meat prep. So my meat prep includes fish, chicken, any type of meat. It depends on what meat we are having for that week or what meal I'm preparing for that week. So on Saturday, say on Friday or Saturday morning, I go to the market and I buy this meat, and here I'm ready to prepare them. Major reason I prep my meats at the weekend for the week is because during the week I tend to cook a lot. Like when I wake up, I feel like I want a yamashi, I feel like I want a what soup. I know that I have meat already in the freezer and I grill my meat. So it's very easy for me to prepare. And because I do, meal videos, recipes, it's also easy for me to prepare because when I want to prepare a meal and I don't have meat already grilled, I'm just tired really. Okay, this is my Pluvera chicken. It's the hard chicken. I use it for my stew, my soup, and my jollof rice. The meat stocks just make my meal, it takes it to another new level. So it is so delicious in my meals. So I've got our favorite fish in the house. This is what we eat for most of our meal. It is called mackerel fish. I use it a lot. I just grill it and I put it in the freezer so it's there when I need it. And I've got my beef. This beef is so fresh. I use the boneless beef because it's cool. It cooks so easily and it is good for my jollof rice. And also I've got my shaki. It is called horse tripe in English, but most of us would just call it shaki. Shaki, gives my stew and my soup that local taste, like the assorted taste. Yeah, that's what it gives it. I have in my pot here abodi meat. I know most of you would know it's called abodi, but in English we call it cow intestine. So the reason I'm cooking it first is because it is very, very, very hard. So there's no way I'm going to cook it along with other meats. So what I do first of all is I put it and I cook it for about 10 minutes before I place other meats like the chicken and beef, and they all cook together to the end. This is another hard meat that I've got here. This is shaki meat. So when I want to cook, I first of all put my abodi, which is the cow intestine, then followed by my shaki meat. I'm just going to add it now to my abodi meat that has been cooking for I think 5 to 7 minutes. Then now I'm going to allow them cook for another 5 to 7 minutes together before I start adding my beef. These are my favorite spices for boiling my meat and my chicken. So I've got this aroma stock powder, and always I use my dry thyme and salt, of course. So they just give my meats and my chicken that I've been cooking them for about 5 minutes now. I'm just going to stir them and I'll be ready to add other meats and chicken to it. Okay guys, all my meat has been cooking for about 10 minutes now. My abodi, my chicken, beef and shaki, they've been cooking together for about 5 to 10 minutes. And we know with beef and chicken they cook under 10 minutes at most, they are all cooked. So now I'm going to stir them up together and start taking them out. I have just finished washing my fish and I've left it in the sieve to drain that excess water before I put it in the oven to dry. This is my oven that I've preheated and I've just lined the foil paper nicely. So now I'm just going to add my fish to it and start drying up. Preheated my oven, I've lined up my fish. My oven is at 200 degrees. I hope that's what it's called. And I'm going to grill them for about 30 minutes. I've brought out all my cooked meat from the pot. So I have all my assorted here, the abodi and shaki, and I've selected out my beef and chicken. I've put them separately because they are the ones I'm going to grill. That's the meat stock that I got from it. This meat stock does wonders. Really, it's good for my stew and my jollof mostly. My fish is dried now. It's so crunchy and wow, really, this can go with gari. So while I was preparing all this meat, fish, and chicken, I was preparing egusi soup and stew by the side. It is a Saturday, and I want to get all the stress done and over with so that I'll have a stressful free week. So I've added all the meat to my stew and soup. Okay, guys, this is what I've got left after adding some of them to my egusi soup and stew. So I've got grilled meat, grilled chicken, and fish. So this will be, I'll keep this in the freezer and I'll be able to use it for any other recipe I'm going to make in the week. So they are just going to be there in my freezer. And I've got the assorted meat, the abodi and the shaki. Also, I've added to my stew and my egusi soup. So this is what's left. So guys, this is how I make it. Once I have them in my freezer, it's so easy for me to bring out and add to any recipe I'm making in the week.